To all the fantastic audience, my beloved lecturers and friends, good afternoon to you all. My name is Andini Maharani Putri from the London School of Public Relations, Jakarta. Before I begin my speech, I would like to thank all of the audience here, especially the lecturers, for allowing me to speak. Did you ever wonder how your life could be if you step out of your comfort zone? So, in this grateful occasion, I will show you the story of my life after I get outside of my comfort zone. I was born in a broken home. My life and that of my family are pretty simple. When I was in elementary school until I was in first grade of high school, I still played with my school friends and had no challenges, but it was fun. However, when I was 15 years old, I began to think about what would happen to my life and family. At this time, I began to step out of my comfort zone. At school, I had to earn a living to support my life. I worked in the entertainment industry as a DJ for 6 years, as a waiter, teacher assistant, and event organizer, until finally I had to decide not to continue my studies at that time because of my career. However, 2 years ago at 2018, I decided to leave my career and continue to studying at LSPR right now. Kyra Davis once stated, sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone. We have to break the rules and we have to discover the sensuality of fear. We need to face it, challenge it, and dance with it. So, ladies and gentlemen, my question is, what happens if I stay in my comfort zone? Maybe when I went to school and didn't decide to work early, I couldn't achieve what I wanted right now. I was able to study at LSPR today with the result I got by myself. And I got work experience, and for this day, I can tell stories and be a speaker to motivate you. Running a life without risk barriers is quite fun. We don't need to challenge ourselves and get things done without stress, because what we do is nothing new. We can enjoy that comfort zone, but we must know when we will get out of that zone. I will give an example, where this example I took from the experiment of an author of the boiling frog syndrome. This experiment was carried out by two conditions. The first condition is where a frog is placed into a hot pot filled with boiling water, and it turns out that a frog automatically jumps out and away from the pan. Then, the second condition is where a frog is placed in a pot of water at an average temperature, but a few minutes later the water will boil slowly. When put in for the first time, this frog still had time to swim around in the pot happily. And when the temperature of the water began to warm, the frog was still swimming. But when the water was boiling, the frog realized the situation was dangerous until finally the frog began to swim over to the side of the pot and tried to get out of the pot. But sadly, the frog was helpless, and in the end, the frog died. So why didn't the frog come out of the pot? Because the frog was so complacent with his comfortable. He forgot there was a threatening danger, and when he wanted to get out of that comfort zone, it was too late. So, if you don't want to be like a frog who falls in love with his comfortable and ends up trapped until he forgets there is a threatening danger, just observe the change, then try to get out and adjust to the change. So, from this speech, I will conclude that the comfort zone is not a bad thing. There is nothing wrong if we want to be calm and comfortable. However, we must know when to get out of our comfort zone because too long in this situation does not make us grow. So it's best to get out of our comfort zone according to the limits of our ability. Just believe in yourself and I'm sure you can do it. Thank you very much.